Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you know. So we are going to talk about analog clock, not digital ones. Okay, not the digital clock. This smartwatch. No, it is just that old-fashioned analog clock. So you see, in a clock, you take any hand, the hour hand or the minute hand. Okay, you take the hour hand or the minute hand. So this is the clock. Okay, so 12, 1, 2, 3. Hi Niladri.
Hello, sir. Good
Yes,
evening, sir.
good evening. Today we have everyone. That's good, very nice. So I
Hmm?
am teaching clock. I said that today we have everybody.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so this is a clock. Now you see, you take any hand, whether the hour hand or the minute hand. Okay, so this hand, so this is the hour hand. Okay, this is the hour hand, and so this is the minute hand. Okay, now see, the hour hand will take a round, complete round, in how much time? Okay, it will take a round. That means it is going to rotate 360 degree. It is going to cover. Okay, so the hour hand covers 360 degree in how much time? In 12 hours, right? In 12 hours.
Yes, sir.
That means in 1 hour, how much degree is it going to cover? 360 by 12, that is 30 degree, right? So in 1 hour it is just going to cover 30 degree. That means when it moves from here to here, right? 1 hour means what? From 12 it is going to 1, 1 to 2, like this. So when this hour hand is moving from one digit to another digit, it is actually one complete hour, and it is traversing 30 degree. Okay, so the speed of this hour hand is 30 degree per hour. Now the minute hand. Okay, the minute hand covers, so the minute hand covers 360 degree in 1 minute, right? That means in 60 seconds. So in 1 second, so in 1 minute means for 60 seconds. So in 60 seconds, okay, this minute hand covers 360 degree. So in 1 second this is going to cover how much degree? 360 by 60, that is 6 degree per second. Same thing if I convert for this one, it is going to cover 30 divided by, in terms of seconds, if I do 3600, so that is going to be 1 by 120 degree per second, or that is going to be, if I want to convert it into minute, then 30 divided by 60, so that is going to be half degree per minute. Is that fine? So that means the speed of our hand, that means the speed of our hand is half degree per minute. Okay, sorry, this is wrong. The minute hand is going to cover 360 degree in 1 hour. Okay, that is going to be 6 degree per minute, right? I wrote this for the seconds hand. Okay, so we all we need to do is to know about the hour hand and the minute hand, not the seconds hand. So the minute hand is going to cover 360 degree in 1 hour. Okay, the minute hand, it covers 360 degree in 1 hour. So that is 360 by 1 hour, so 1 hour convert into minutes, it will become 60. So if you cancel it, it will become 6 degree per minute, right? So speed of our hand is half degree per minute, and speed of minute hand is 6 degree per minute. Fine, we need these two information, this is very important. Okay, speed of our hand is half degree per minute, 1 minute ও just 0.5 degree move করে, and speed of minute hand is 6 degree per minute. Okay, now we will, there is a formula. So now what type of sums are asked? The sums are asked is when the time is, say, something. When the time is something, what is the angle between the hour hand and the minute hand? This type of questions are asked. Okay, so we will do one sample sum. There is a formula for this. 30h minus 11 by 2. There is a formula for this, but we will not learn the formula. I will tell you the technique to do it, and that will be enough. So you see, what is the angle between the minute and the hour hands? What is the angle between the, so am I audible properly? Ishika, Ritama, any
Yes,
problem with
sir.
audio? Okay.
Yes,
What is the angle between the minute and the hour hands of the clock at 3:48? Just 3:48. So 3:48 means, so how we will do that? You find out the total minutes. Okay. So just find out the total minutes for these three. Yeah, just find out the total minutes for this whole thing. Okay, so 3.480 means what is the total minute?
28 minutes.
So that is 180 plus 48, so that is 228 minutes, right? 228 minutes traversed. Okay, now what is the angle that the hour hand has moved? Okay, angle, what is the angle moved by the hour hand? See, we'll take the speed. What is the speed? Half degree per minute. So what is the angle moved in 228 minutes? Half into 228. সুপ্রতিম না বুঝতে পারলে বলবে কিন্তু 114. Okay, what is the angle moved by the minute hand? What was the speed? 6 degree per minute. So 6 into 228 or 228, wait. So it is 6 degree, wait, we will not take 228. Okay, why we will not take 228? Because the minute hand is actually covering 360 degree in every minute. We just need this 48 minutes, this 48 part. Why? Because you see, if you see the minute hand, okay, this is actually traveling 360 degree in every minute. So I don't need to find out that in total 228 minutes how many times, how many degree it has gone. I just need to find out that when this hour clock was at 3 p.m. Okay, when this hour clock was at 3 p.m. how much degree has been moved by this minute hand. For that I just need this 48 part. 6 into 48. You understand? No. See, when I'm talking about 348, that means what? 348. Okay, now see the hour hand. Okay, the hour hand is undergoing 360 degree in 12 hours, right? So that means when it has undergone, when it is at 3 p.m., when the I mean the hour hand is at 3 p.m. and the minute hand is at 48 minutes, that means this many minutes has traversed. Okay, so for hour hand I need to multiply the speed with this total minute. But in this process of 3, I mean when it is 3 a.m. in the watch, at that time the minute hand has already gone 3 times. Okay, and now what is the, so tell me, when it is 3:48, what is the condition of the clock? So the hour hand is somewhere over here and the minute hand is somewhere over here, right? I need to calculate this one. So for this minute hand, I just need to calculate how much angle it has traversed when it has traveled from here to here.
আওয়ার হ্যান্ডটা তো 4 এর দিকে থাকবে আরেকটু।
হ্যাঁ মানে ওটা ডায়াগ্রামের একটুখানি হয়ে গেছে আর কি, ঠিক আছে, 4 এর দিকে থাকবে। হ্যাঁ দেখো দেখো আওয়ার হ্যান্ডটা, এই দেখো মিনিট হ্যান্ডটা কি করছে। আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, মিনিট হ্যান্ডের কথা ভাবো। মিনিট হ্যান্ড যখন 12 থেকে 1 এ মুভ করছে, আওয়ার হ্যান্ড তখন 60 বার 360 ডিগ্রি ঘুরে নিয়েছে। এই মিনিট হ্যান্ডটা তখন 60 বার 360 ডিগ্রি ঘুরে নিয়েছে। আবার যখন এই আওয়ার হ্যান্ডটা 1 থেকে 2 তে যাচ্ছে, তখন আবার মিনিট হ্যান্ডটা 60 বার 360 ডিগ্রি ঘুরে নিয়েছে। ও কতবার 360 ডিগ্রি ঘুরছে, ওই টোটাল 360 ডিগ্রিটা আমার দরকার নেই। আমার যেটা দরকার আছে যে যখন এই আওয়ার হ্যান্ডটা একটা পজিশনে আছে, তখন মিনিট হ্যান্ডটা যে পজিশনে আছে সেইটার মধ্যে অ্যাঙ্গেলটা কত, ঠিক আছে। এবার মিনিট হ্যান্ড, এই যে আওয়ার হ্যান্ডটা 2 থেকে 3 তে আসছে, 3 তে আসতে এই মিনিট হ্যান্ডটা 60 বার তোমার 360 ডিগ্রি ঘুরে নিয়েছে। সেটা নিয়ে তো আমার মাথা ব্যথা নেই। আমার মাথা ব্যথা হচ্ছে যখন এই 48 মিনিটসটা হতে চলছে, ঠিক আছে, তখন আওয়ার হ্যান্ড, মিনিট হ্যান্ডটা কোথায়, সেই মিনিট হ্যান্ড আর আওয়ার হ্যান্ডের মধ্যে আমার অ্যাঙ্গেলটা বার করা দরকার, ঠিক আছে। যখন এই আওয়ার হ্যান্ডটা দেখো 3:48 মিনিটস, তো মানে 3 past 48, যখন 3টে বেজেছিল, যখন 3টে বেজেছিল, ঠিক আছে, তখন আওয়ার তোমার মিনিট হ্যান্ডটা এখানে ছিল, ইট ওয়াজ ইন 12। when it was 3 p.m. at that time the minute hand was at 12. when it was 3 p.m. 1 minute, not 3 p.m., so when it was say not 3 p.m., 3 p.m. will not be the correct, say when it was 2 p.m. okay, so 2 p.m. means the hour hand was over here and the minute hand was over here. When this clock, when this hour hand moved from 2 to 3, this again made another rotation, right? So now you see, when it is at 3 p.m., at that time the hour hand is at 3 and the minute hand is at 12. If I am asked to find out what is the angle between the two, what will I do? I will calculate this angle, which is 90 degree. Did I calculate what is the angle that the minute hand traverse when the hour hand moved from 2 to 3? I didn't consider the 360 degree turn that the minute hand did when the hour hand moved from 2 to 3. I am concerned that when the hour hand is at 3, where is the minute hand and what is the angle between this? Now when again it starts moving, what happened? This minute hand starts moving. Okay, and then it is at a position where it is 3:48. So at 3:48 it is in this position, that means it has traversed from here to here. And this is how much duration? This is 48 minutes duration, right? So I don't need to find out the total angle traversed by the minute hand for these 228 minutes, right? 228 minutes is needed for the hour hand, because the hour hand is making one rotation, one complete rotation in 12 hours. Okay, but the minute hand, I mean the, yeah, minute hand is making these rotations so many times, 60 times, I mean it is making every time in 1 hour, so 24 times in a day. Okay, so in a specific time that is given 3 hours 48 minutes, I need to calculate the total minute, and with this total minute I need to find out the angle moved by the hour hand. See, the hour hand is moving slowly, So I need the whole angle to calculate the distance that it has moved. But the minute hand is moving faster. It is traversing 360 degree in every hour. So I need only this much, this 48 minute portion. I don't need this 3 hours portion. In this 3 hours it has moved 360 degree 3 times. But I don't need that 3 times 360 degree. I just need that in 48 minutes how much angle it has traversed. Okay, is that clear? Shikarita, Manilatri, Supratim.
Yes, sir.
What you were thinking that why didn't I multiply 6 with this 228 minutes? But 228 minutes is 3 past 48 am. In these 3 hours, this minute hand has made 3 times rotation 360 degree. I don't need the 360 degree. I need to find out the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand in this position. And for this position, I just need the 48 minute for my minute hand. নীলাদ্রি বুঝতে পেরেছো?
বুঝতে পেরেছি।
সুপ্রতিম? 288 degree. Okay, 288 degree. Now what is the difference? What is the difference of the angle? It is mod 288 minus 114. Mod means what? Whichever is big, from that subtract the smaller one. That's it. 174 degree. Okay. Please copy this sum. We'll move on to the next one. Okay, this is a sum from CAT 1996, somewhat like that. See, sums from clock came in CAT in the past year 2023, which I have done. Okay, if you check your percentage recording, you will see that I did a sum on clock. Okay, because there was application of percentage over there, and this is and before 2023 another sum came was in 1996. That is why clock is not that important for CAT but important for SAT and other MAT and okay. So read this sum. I will only do it, you will not know. In a watch, the minute hand crosses the hour hand for the third time exactly after 3 hours 18 minutes and 15 seconds of watch time. What is the time gained or lost by this watch in one day? Okay, so in a watch, so that means a watch has been given. In that watch, the minute hand crosses the hour hand for the third time exactly after 3 hours 18 minutes and 15 seconds of watch time. So minute hand is crossing the hour hand. Okay, that means minute hand is touching the meeting the hour hand and then it is moving out. What is the time gained or lost by this watch in one day? Okay, so first of all I have to find out that in a normal watch, how much time does it take for the minute hand to cross the hour hand? So in a normal watch, then I will find out, then I will understand whether this particular watch is actually slow or fast. Now see, this is a fact, there is a calculation behind it, but the calculation is not needed. You can just remember this thing in a normal watch. Now just imagine, if you just imagine a normal watch, you see the minute hand crosses the hour hand. For example, if you take 3:15 3:15 p.m. if you take it, you will see that when the minute hand matches with the uh, hour hand, then how much time does it take? In a normal watch, the minute hand the minute hand will cross the hour hand in. So if you see, the minute hand will cover one complete rotation. That means it covers around 65 minutes, more than an hour, 65 minutes plus 5 by 11 amount. Okay, so this you can remember as a fact, as a formula. Okay, there is a derivation for it, but you can just remember this. So in clock you have to remember these things. In a normal watch, so one thing that I just said in the previous slide, that the speed of the hour hand and the minute hand, speed of the hour hand is very slow, it is half degree per minute, and the minute hand is 6 degree per minute. And this is another fact that you can remember, that in a normal watch the minute hand will cross the hour hand in 65 plus 5 by 11 minutes. Now three times, third time, so after how many minutes will the minute hand cross the hour hand? Three times. So it will cross three times in 65 plus 5 by 11 into 3. So if we calculate this, uh, this 15, 5 3 is a 15. So if you divide it, you will get 196.36 minute. So that means in a normal watch, the minute hand is going to cross the hour hand three times in how much minute? 196.36 minute. Now let us see what is the condition of our given watch. The given watch, okay, covers three times in how much time? 3 hours. So that means 180 plus 18 plus 15 seconds, that is 15 by 60, that is 0.25, that is 198.25. So if you see that a normal watch crosses, in a normal watch the minute hand crosses the hour hand in 196.36 minutes, whereas in the given watch that is given in our question, okay, the minute hand covers the hour hand in 198.25 minutes. That means our watch is slow. Our watch is slow because it is taking more time. Till here, have you understood, everybody? Niladri, Shika, Ritama, Shubhati.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is now the question is what is the time gained or lost? So first of all, I have understood that there is it lost time. What is the time gained or lost by this watch in one day? Okay, so you see, uh, so it covered 198.25 minutes. It covered 198.25 minutes when it was supposed to cover how much time? 196.36 minute. Okay, it covered 1 minute when it was supposed to cover 196 by 25 minutes, right? This means that it is slow. It covered 198 minutes when it was supposed to cover 196.36 minutes. It covered 1 minute when it was supposed to cover this much minutes. That means it will cover 24 hours means 24 into 60. That means 1440 minutes. Okay, when it was supposed to cover 196.36 divided by 198.25 into 1440. Okay, now if you do this calculation which we did, which I taught you earlier, okay, so I will do it again, the shortcut technique method. We'll do it once more. So this 2 goes out. Okay, here I have a multiplication 1440. Okay, so let me do one thing. 196.36 by 125 into 1440. So both here and here we have 5 digits. Let me take 3. Okay, and then whatever it comes I'll multiply 1440. It will be about 9 point something only. 8 9 72, 7 9 9 81, 8 72, yes. 1, then point comes, and this will be somewhere around 8. So whatever it is going to be, let me calculate up to correct to 2 decimal. So 1584 1, then again it is coming back actually 0. So it's going to be 0.989 into 1440. Okay, so we have to do this calculation, we have no other option. So 989. So you see what I can manipulate this calculation again, as it's going to be 1000 minus 11, right? 1000 minus 11 is 989. If I multiply 144 inside, I'm going to get 144000 minus 144 into 11, whose shortcut I know. That is 1584 by 100. So 144000 15484 is going to give me 6942. Okay, and then divided by 100, so I'm going to get 1424.96, right? So still, I mean, if I would have multiplied these two and divided by 1985, the work would have been much more than what I did now. Okay, so application of multiple shortcuts, you saw that. Why this is the reason why shortcuts are important. Application of multiple shortcuts. So first of all, this is big division shortcut which I applied. Okay, then instead of, you see, if I would have multiplied 989 with 144, that would have been a very painful calculation. Rather than doing that, if you little bit observe, you can break 989 as 1000 minus 11, and then you know 144 into 1000 is 144000, and then you know how to calculate 144 into 11. It's a shortcut method. Here, instead of doing this big calculation, what you did, you did one subtraction, one simple multiplication, and then again one subtraction. So you can see that when it is supposed to cover, so it covered 1440 minutes when it was supposed to cover this much minutes, right? So what is the difference? So of course there is loss. Sorry, one. See, I think I did a calculation mistake somewhere. Yeah, there is some calculation mistake. The answer is not 15, the answer is 13. Check. The shortcut is not giving the right answer. So what I see, that if I multiply this one separately and then apply the big division shortcut over here, it is not giving the right answer. So I have to make one single numerator and then divide it, then it will give the right answer. So let me shorten it just normally with 5. So 5 2s are 10. That's all we can move. This one there is no way to move out. We have to multiply this. I'm just going in the long cut way. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So now we can take this. It's going to be 1. 70 যাবে. Okay, so anyways, this is going to come 1.427, and since I divided by 3 zeros, I'm going to multiply 3 zeros, and that's going to give you 1427. Okay, so this is a partial shortcut method. Okay, the previous shortcuts it didn't work. The reason is we cannot apply the long division method only on one part and then multiply the other part. We have to multiply all the numerators, make it into a single numerator, and then you apply the shortcut division process. Okay, so here we can see that it was, so when it covered 1440 minute, it was actually supposed to cover 1427 minutes, so that means there is loss. So how much loss is there? 1440, 1427. So 13 minutes lost. Okay, so 13 minutes lost. If I go and check the answer, which option is more suitable? This one. Oh, 13 minutes 50, because these two will not be applicable. Okay, of course 14 minute 10 second lost is not coming, so 13 minutes is the closest answer that we are getting. Did you understand this particular sum?
স্যার লাস্ট পার্টটা একটু বলবেন
Okay,
লাস্টের ক্যালকুলেশন
okay, so what we got is that this particular abnormal watch is covering 190 198.25 minutes when it was supposed to cover 196 minutes. Okay, so it covered 198.25 minutes when it was supposed to cover 196 minutes. It will cover 1 minute when it was supposed to cover how much? 196.36 by 198.25 minutes. Now see, the question is, what is the time lost or gained by this watch in one day? So 1 day means how many minutes? 1 day means 1440 minutes. 1 day is 24 hours. Multiply 24 hours with 60, that is 1440 minute. So it covered 1440 minute when it was supposed to cover how much? 196.36 by 198.25 into 1440. If you calculate it, how much you will get? You will get 1427 minutes. So that means it covered 1440 minutes when it was supposed to cover 1427. That means it is actually growing slower, right? I mean, the time in which it completed 1 day, is actually not 1 day. Okay, is actually a lesser time. So I mean, sorry, not lesser time. It is actually, it is showing 24 hours after 24 hours, right? So by the time the watch shows that it is 1 day over, actually the day has over already 13 minutes ago. Okay, so that is what this statement means, that it covered 1440 minutes when it was supposed to cover this many minutes, 1427 minutes. That means it is running at a loss of 13 minutes. Do you understand? Filadi Shitama Ritama. eh,
Yes.
Ishika.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. সুব্রতিম বুঝতে পেরেছো তো? Let's move on to the next one. This is actually Z sum. হ্যাঁ, কপি করনি? দাঁড়াও, তাড়াতাড়ি কপি করো, এগুলো থাকবে না। Please copy this sum first and then we will do it. তাড়াতাড়ি কপি করো, just 5 minutes. Please copy this sum and then we will move on to the next one. Please copy this first. move on to the next one. Please see this sum. This is a sum from Z. Kim's wristwatch always shows the correct time including AM and PM. Jim's watch is identical to Kim's watch in all aspects except his pace. Pace means speed, which is slower than the pace of Kim's watch. This is the reason why analog watches went off and digital watches came. Okay, which is slower than the pace of Kim's watch. At 12 noon on January 1st, Jim sets his watch to the correct time, but an hour later it shows 12:57 p.m. At 12 noon on the next June, at 12 noon on the next June 1st, Jim resets his watch to the correct time. How many instances between, including 12 noon on the two dates mentioned, do Jim and Kim's watch show the exact same time, including the AM and PM? Did you understand the question? Kim and Jim, okay, together both have the same watch. They are exactly same. The only difference is in the speed. Okay, so what Kim did at 12 noon January 1st, he sets his watch to the correct time, but an hour later it shows 12:57 p.m. So how much it should show? 1 p.m. It should show 1 p.m. after 1 hour, but how much is it showing? 12:57 p.m. That means in 1 hour, how much minute is it losing?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Yes. So in cat, this type of confusing names will be given, Kim, Jim, all these things, so that you get confused. এই জিমের জায়গায় কিমের ক্যালকুলেশন বার করে ব্যাস হয়ে গেল, কিম বুথ কিমাকার হয়ে যাবে। ওকে, জিমস ওয়াচ। Okay, so Jim's watch loses 3 minutes in 1 hour, right? Now tell me, say there are two watches, two clocks. Uh, if I say that one clock is slower than the other, say there are two clocks, and I'm saying that one clock is slower than the other, but still they are showing the same time, then how many hours of delay is there between the two? Can you tell me? It is 24 hours delay. Say for example, this is 9:30, right? It is 9:30 p.m. Okay, 9:30 p.m. Now say for example,
12 hours কেন হতে পারে?
দেখো 24 আওয়ার্স আমরা নিচ্ছি কেন, কারণ পুরো একদিনের ডিলে নিলে, ঠিক আছে, সেটা আমাদের বেটার ক্যালকুলেশন দেবে আর কি, ঠিক আছে, মানে ইনক্লুডিং এম এন্ড পিএম।
ওকে ওকে,
অ্যাকচুয়ালি কারেক্ট।
বাট আমি তো ওটা বুঝতে পারবো না, 12 আওয়ার্সে তো ব্যাপারটা সেমই দেখাবে অ্যাকর্ডিং টু, মানে অ্যাঙ্গেল ট্যাঙ্গেল সবই তো সেম থাকবে।
হুম, কিন্তু কিন্তু দেখো অ্যাঙ্গেলটা সেম থাকছে, কিন্তু এম আর পিএম এর মধ্যে ডিফারেন্স হয়ে যাচ্ছে না এখানে। এই যে এম আর
হ্যাঁ ওটা,
পিএম যে ব্যাপারটা আছে, 9:30
হুম
p.m. and 9:30 am both are not same,
হুম,
তাই না? এখন 9:30 p.m. বাজে, ঠিক আছে, এখানে কি বলেছে, অলওয়েজ শোজ দ্য কারেক্ট টাইম ইনক্লুডিং দ্য এম এন্ড পিএম, মানে এটা একটা একটা ডিজিটাল ওয়াচের মতো আর কি, ঠিক আছে, যে
হ্যাঁ
একটা
মানে
ঘড়িতে
24 আওয়ার কি হবে ওটা ওটা।
হ্যাঁ, এখন যদি 9:30 p.m. বাজে, ঠিক আছে, এবার পরে 12 ঘন্টা পর 9:30 am, নাও ইফ দ্য ক্লক শোজ am and pm difference, then 12 hours difference will not show the right same time, it has to be 24 hours difference, তাই তো? ধরো এই ঘড়িটা আছে, এই ঘড়িটাকে আমি এখন বন্ধ করে দিলাম, ঠিক আছে, এবার আরেকটা সেম ঘড়ি সেম টাইমে আমি সেট করে ওটাকে চালিয়ে দিলাম, এটা বন্ধ, ঠিক 24 ঘন্টা পর কালকে রাত 9:30টার সময় দুটো কিন্তু সেম টাইম দেখাবে, ইয়েস অর নো? So that means both the watches, I'm writing statement so that you can understand, both the watches will show the same time, okay, after 24 hours interval. Okay, after 24 hours interval. Now, so why did I include this 24 hours interval? Why is it needed? Because see, Jim's watch is 3 minutes slower in 1 hour, right? So in 1 hour it is 3 minutes slower, in 2 hours it is 6 minutes slower, so like in 3 hours it is 9 minutes slower, in 4 hours it is 12 minutes slower. Like this difference goes on increasing in every hour, it goes on adding up. Now when Jim's watch will be 24 hours slower, at that time Jim's watch and Kim's watch will show the same time. That is the reason why this interval is needed. Now the question is that in this 24 hours interval, how many 3 minutes are coming? Okay, so number of 3 minutes in this 24 hours duration is 24 into 60, okay, divided by 3, right? 24 into 60 is the total minute divided by 3 minutes, so that will give me 480 times. Yes or no? In this 24 hours, 480 times 3 minutes is going to come, 3 minutes delay is going to come. Okay, so that means okay, so 480 times it is going to show the same time, right? So 480 times means how many hours now? You see, 3 minutes of delay in 1 hour. Okay, what is this 480 times? 480 times is the 480 number of 3 minutes delay. So in 1 hour, 3 minutes delay is there. So if 480 times, if 3 minutes delay is there, then how many hours? 480 hours. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
So that means what is 480 hours? So converting this 480 hours into days, that is going to be 480 divided by 24, that is going to be 20 days. That means what? After every 20 days, Jim's and Kim's watch is going to show the same time. Then why this, how this 20 days is coming? This 3 minutes is going to add up, and after every 20 days, Jim's and Kim's watch is going to show the same time. You get my point? Now you see, what is the time starting? January 1st till 12 June 1st. Okay, so first of all we will not include January 1st and 12 June, this June 1st, we will include that later. So January how many days? 30 days excluding June. February 28, March 31, April 30, May 31, right? June we will include at last. Let us count this: 8, 9, 10, 3, 4, 6 plus 3, 9 plus 2, 12, 50. Okay, so it is 150 days. So 150 days. Now you see, in this 150 days, how many 20 days are coming? Number of 20 days in this 150 days
7.
is 150 divided by 2, that is 7.5. Why didn't I include June 1st and January 1st? Because in those days, of course, it is showing the correct time, so that I will include later. So now, including January 1st and June 1st, that is 7.5 plus 2, that is 9.5, which is 9. 9 would be the answer actually, 9.5. Did you understand? So see how we modularize this sum. First of all, it is given that Jim's watch delays by 3 minutes in every hour, right? We know that two watches which are running at slower pace is going to show the same time in a 24 hours interval. Okay, it's an AM and PM watch, 24 hours interval. I need to find out that in order to get this 24 hours of interval, how many 3 minutes are needed? How many 3 minutes of delay are needed in order to compensate for this 24 hours of interval? So 24 into 60 divided by 3. So how many 3 minutes are needed? 480 times. Now 3 minutes is lost in 1 hour. If 480 number of 3 minutes needed to be lost, then how many hours are needed? 480 hours. 480 hours means how many days? 20 days. That means after every 20 days, Jim's and Kim's watch shows the same time. Yes or no? After every 20 days, Jim's and Kim's watch show the same time. Now what I need to do? I need to calculate the number of days between January 1st and June 1st. That is 150 days. I am calculating that how many 20 days are present within this 150 days. 150 by 20, that is 7.5. Okay. Now there is January 1st and then there is June 1st. Okay. So add 2. So 9.5. কারণ দেখো জানুয়ারি ফার্স্ট আর জুন ফার্স্টে তো ওটা তো দেখাচ্ছি। এবার এই মাঝখানের যে নাম্বার অফ ডেজ আছে তার মধ্যে কটা 20 ডেজ আছে সেটা আমি ইনক্লুড করতে চাই। জানুয়ারি ফার্স্ট আর জুন ফার্স্ট তো ইনক্লুড করবোই, কিন্তু এর মাঝখানে কটা 20 ডেজ অ্যাপিয়ার করছে সেটা আমার দরকার। আমি কি করছি, আমি জানুয়ারি ফার্স্টে আমি টাইমটা সেট করে দিলাম, ব্যাস হয়ে গেল, ভুলে গেল। তারপর থেকে ঘড়িটা টিক 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 করতে শুরু করলো। আবার জুন ফার্স্টে গিয়ে আমি ঘড়িটা সেট করলাম, তার মাঝখানে আমি ঘড়িটা কিন্তু টাচ করছি না। তাই জন্য মাঝখানে মানে মাঝখানে কটা 20 ডেজ আসছে সেটা আমার দরকার। ঠিক আছে, তারপরে আমি টোটাল জানুয়ারি ফার্স্ট আর জুন ফার্স্টকে অ্যাড করলাম। ইজ দ্যাট ক্লিয়ার?
Yes, sir.
ইশিকা?
Yes, sir.
Copy it quickly, or I mean this sum you can keep it, you copy it at home. Okay, because anyways I've sent the solution, copy করে নেবে কিন্তু ভুলবে না। Okay.